me to a giant wall with a crevice just big enough for me to fit. You just have to make your way to that hole and make your way back to the other side. I made my way into the abyss once again, hoping it would lead me back home. I could see the glimmer become stronger and stronger. I could see the light shining through a crack I pushed through as hard as I could. I could feel the wall budging. I strained to push with all my might, and it opened. I was suddenly in a living room. I had seen this place before. I could recognize the furniture and the smell in the air. I was in my apartment. I turned back and looked towards the direction I had entered through, but the door was gone. I could not believe it. That was it? I thought I would have to suffer a far more intense punishment than walking for an undisclosed amount of time. I went to the fridge and downed the whole bottle of soda that was in there. I made my way to my bed, laid down, and finally began to unwind. I could not believe I was back in my own bed, in my own apartment, alive and intact. It was a little cloudy, but I was having recollections of wife and children. I could not remember what they looked like, but it was coming back to me that I had them. Faint memories of their faces were slowly coming into shape. I could remember taking them to places like the zoo, ice cream, the beach. The memories were coming back. I wasn't going to mess this up. I wasn't going to ruin my opportunity to live out my second chance, and I was truly going to try and appreciate what was around me. I suddenly heard the door slam open. I suddenly felt myself getting up from the bed. I had no control of my body and made my way over to the living room. She was beautiful. Tall, blonde hair, blue eyes. She had both kids, each holding one hand. I looked over at her, and I could see her eyes peering right at me. She was not content with me. She began yelling, and I started yelling right back. It was as if my body was in autopilot. I had no control of my actions. She was accusing me of cheating, and I could feel myself getting angrier and angrier. I kept saying, "I have no idea what you are talking about." She said, "I can smell her on you. You don't look at me